I make tens of millions of dollars per second, have an entire garden of overpowered plants, and have trillions of dollars inside of Plants vs. Brainrot. Which is why in this video, I'm going to be sharing my top 24 secret tips that I use myself to earn trillions of dollars, an overpowered garden full of the best plants in the game, and have one of the most overpowered brain rots in the world. I've spent hours compiling the top 24 tips, which is all you guys need to succeed in this game and make trillions of dollars just like I do. And I promise you that even if you guys think that you are an absolute professional at this game, there is going to be a lot of the tips in this video that you guys are going to have no idea about, which are going to help you significantly in the game. And before we start, I'm going to give away a ton of these mangoes to random people who like, subscribe, and comment their username down below. And there's also going to be many other different ways to win a ton of these mango plants later on in the video, so make sure you guys stick around for that. But anyways, let's go. Well, I guess that was tip number 1, but tip number 2 is to take advantage of events. If you guys have been wondering why the leaderboards have been so unbelievably inflated this week, like Bacha Blocks, $370 trillion, that's insane, and the 100th player has $24 trillion. How are people doing this, you might ask? Well, it is actually because of the brand new event which has come inside of Plants vs. Brainrots, and that is going to be the Brainrot Lockup Prison events here. As you guys can see here, this is an Alicio, so I can hand in this Alicio right now, and just like this, all I need to do is just hand in an epic, which takes me like 3 seconds to get, and I can get $7.5 billion. It's never been this easy to make money in this game. That's how I made trillions and trillions of dollars, and how everybody else is. Now, when you guys are watching this video, chances are the prison event is not going to be here, since it's only here for one more day as I'm recording this. But any sort of events that come this way to Plants vs. Brainrots in the future will be absolutely overpowered into getting money. But not only money, overpowered Brainrots like the Warden and the Cappuccino, which is actually one of the best plants in the game. If we go to the index, it's actually a mythic here, better than the Cocoa Tag and Carnivorous Plant. So definitely make sure you guys utilize that. And the last item you can get is the Riot Potion, which is going to be tip number 3. Guys, use your Riot Potions. You guys can see in the bottom right corner right now, I've used all like 200 of my Riot Potions, and I've gotten 41 hours of them. And trust me guys, they are not nearly as hard to get as these potions in the shop. Literally, if I just keep on handing in things to this prison event, chances are I'm going to get the Riot Potions pretty soon. Like here, all I need to do is hand in a Bandito, Boburrito, and I can get some of that stuff. Trippy Troppy, oh my gosh, I don't have one. But, you know, they are pretty easy to get. Since I've used all of those, I've already gotten 60 more potions, and each of them lasts for like 10 minutes. Now, basically, what they do is they significantly increase the amount of brain rots that come on the track. More specifically, I think it's 4x, quadruple the amount of brain rots coming down the track, which is literally insane. That's 4 times the chances of getting secret. That's like a luck boost, but like better. Like 4x luck is crazy. So make sure you guys utilize these Riot Potions or whatever kind of new potions get added in the new updates as much as possible, guys, and make sure you farm them before they go limited. Like, hey, maybe when you're watching this, Riot Potions aren't obtainable. Who knows? I don't. Tip number 3 is to make sure, or tip number 4 is to make sure that you guys have your auto sell settings right. The last thing you want to do is go to sleep overnight and found out you left your auto sell legendaries on, and then your inventory just filled up with a bunch of ballerina cappuccinos in like 2 seconds. So make sure you guys have this sorted for what's right for you. I would recommend just having it only on for secrets if you guys are in kind of the in-game stages like I am, but otherwise you can just turn on godlies. We also do have another auto delete tip very later on, which is going to be exposing a secret that nobody knows, which just helps you optimize your inventory so much less. So I would not want to miss that. But tip number 5 is to trade, guys. I already flexed my 700k per second brain rot here, and if you guys want to watch the video that I got this in, it will be on my channel. It's like trading a bunch of my mango armies, blah, blah, something. But look at this. Neon Gattuccini Awolini, it does 760k per second times my 4.5 rebirth multiplier. Like, that is literally insane. Look at this. If I remove this brain rot right now, I lose 3.5 million per second on my team. Like, that is literally insane. And how I got this is I traded for it on Discord. And what I traded is 7 mangoes. Okay, guys, don't ask. But, like, I have a lot of mangoes still. So, like, I think it's fine. Let me know if that was a WRL. But basically, so this brain rot here, this brain rot, this brain rot, this brain rot, this brain rot, this brain rot. Yeah, okay. Like, basically all of the brain rots on my team I got by trading on Discord. As you guys can see here, I'm on the Plants vs. Brainrots Discord server, so if I just press the looking for thing, you can see just a bunch of things that people are looking for, and stuff that people have. So you can just see, you know, like what kind of like things you want, and you can just DM them. But the next tip is how you guys can actually get trades in the game, and that is actually going to be by vouchers most of the time if you guys are in this kind of game. Currently, trading is being worked on, but it's not released as the time of this video is being recorded. But instead, what people use is actually vouchers. So you have to vouch for people saying they're like, oh, you know, this person's trusted, and then you'll be able to trade with them. So if I just come up here and then I search mentions weird blocks and then I type vouch, then you will see that I actually have one vouch from this Gubbiston guy. Now, I have done trades with other people, but I just haven't asked him to vouch me because I'm verified. And people usually trust, usually, not all the time, which is kind of sad. But, you know, like, you can just look for that. So if you are trying to trade somebody here, like, I think I traded somebody and they had like 50 vouchers. So, like, obviously I know that they are not going to give first because they have more trust. Like, let's say I have 5 vouchers and they have 50. Like, the person with 5 is going to go first. Like, because it just shows that they are more trusted and stuff like that. So make sure you guys try and get as high vouchers as possible if you guys want to trade with us, and be careful who you're trading. Like, you have to make sure that you're trading somebody with high vouchers or something like that, or make sure that they're giving first, because usually it's a scam. The next tip is to have your alt accounts on during the admin abuse. So they actually have admin abuse every single week, and it's at like 1 a.m. NZST, so like go ahead and convert that. But basically, it's like whenever they're on the update, and then they like give out a bunch of free stuff before. Like, I didn't attend it last week, but I did the week before, and they gave out like a ton of 6-7s, a bunch of Tomatrios and Mr. Carrots and stuff like that, when those were like the best things in the game. So if you guys, like, let's say Almond stocks like 3 Mr. Carrots, you guys will be able to get 6 Mr. Carrots if you play on an alt account, 9 Mr. Carrots if you play on 2 alt accounts, 12 Mr. Carrots, and you know, it just stacks. It just stacks. So you guys can get like multiple 6-7s, you guys can get multiple whatever the freak he spawns. Like, if he spawns like these Garamas like he did like 2 weeks ago, then you guys could literally stack up on them, trade them, get free profit, or just make a ton of money per second, or do a bunch of damage. You know, whatever you guys want to do with it. It's basically just like multiplying your profits by like 6, 5, you know, anything like that. You know, all you need to do is just get more accounts, give them something to get them a little bit of money, and that's it. Super duper easy. Another similar tip that goes with that is just whenever something comes in stock, you guys can literally just buy it on an alt. Like what I used to do before I realized the insanely pay to win method to get a bunch of these mangoes, which I will tell you guys in a sec. What I would do is I'll just see, oh, mangoes in stock, and I'll buy it on my main account, log out, go on my alt account, buy it, etc., and then I just plant it on my alt and then gift it over to my main. It's that simple, and it doesn't really take that much effort. You just need to give, or just, let your accounts borrow your Brainrots for a little bit to get like a couple $1 billion, and then you should be good, because nothing in this game is so expensive. Now, I might as well just explain my tip that I was saying on how I got so many of these mangoes, and literally all I need to do, right, is I just come over to the plant shop, and I'll just give you guys like a statistical example here. So let's just say this watermelon's in stock, right? So obviously I bought it once, it's gone. And then if I wait for the restock in 2 minutes, it's just going to be gone until the next restock. But if I press restock for 69 Robux, let's just see right here, it's going to do the exact same stock over again. So I just press restock, and now the watermelon is back. And I can do that infinite amount of times until the 5-minute period is over, and then the game globally restocks for every single person. So what I've done is I just wait for a mango to come in stock, and then I buy like 30 of them. And that is what all of the top players do to get overpowered stuff. Like, as I said, I traded 7 mangoes for this Gatatini. So imagine I just traded, essentially, I just traded 490 Robux for this thing, which is honestly not bad at all. And it's completely like within reason of the game, and it's not like cross trading or anything like that. So, hey, if you guys got a little bit of Robux lying around, I would highly recommend. Also, guys, if you are going to buy Robux, make sure you guys use Star Code Weird. Star Codes are getting removed in 2 weeks, so now is your last chance, bro. They pay me money, and it helps me a lot. My next tip is, let's just say, like a super duper rare Brainrot is coming down the track. It has like 1,000,000 health for some reason, like 1,000,000 health. And like, you just can't beat it, obviously, because all your things do like 10k DPS. Then literally, what you can do is just find out what lane the thing is coming down, press the wheelbarrow, and just pay 45 Robux, and it literally clears it and puts it in your inventory. Like, unless you guys want to spend like 1,000,000 frost grenades and 1,000,000 handcuffs, so just to have like a chance to get it, like an insanely rare boss or a 6-7 or something like that, like you're not going to get it. So you guys can literally just clear it for 45 Robux and you can get it. Like this is easily one of the most broken strats in the game. And I always forget every time something comes. And then I wait like last second and I'm like, oh shoot, I can use the wheelbarrow. And then it despawns by the time I buy it. So like, just make sure you guys don't do that. And just make sure you guys remember as soon as it's coming down the track. My next tip is do not neglect mythics and godlies, guys. Just because you have them on auto sell because you're too good for them doesn't mean they're not good, guys. If I come to my team right now, literally one of my top things is just this random mythic, which is ridiculously big. It's a rainbow baby Piprasoni and Mama Latta. And it does 128k per second. It does like more than these neon Garamas and stuff like that. Like, I don't even know how that's possible. But literally, if you guys just see like an abnormally sized godly or mythic, just quickly turn off the auto sell and then turn it back on afterwards. Like, you might as well, okay? And then you can get insane brain rots like that. My next tip is you guys might actually see this VIP symbol above my thing. And I actually bought that for 250 Robux. Now, guys, I know I'm talking about Robux a lot. But for this VIP Game Pass, if you guys play the game like every day and you're planning on playing this game every day, there's no reason to not buy the VIP Game Pass. Like, you're only going to want it more the more you play the game. Because let's just say, in your lifetime in playing the game, you'd earned $10 trillion. If you just had VIP from the start, you would have earned 12.5 trillion. Like, it just adds up over time. And then you're like, oh, well, it's too late to buy it now. And then the next week, you're like, oh, it's too late to buy it now. Just buy it as soon as you can. And it's like 250 Robux. It's $2.50. You can find it on the ground. Like, come on. Like, it's not that hard. Also, on the topic of the shop, make sure you guys enter the group rewards if you guys have not already. The banana gun, 5,000 cash, you know, it's not really that important. But the 15% money, that's a permanent money boost. So you guys literally need that if you want to be on the leaderboard or anything like that. Also, an extra tip for this is that while you do need to join the group, the game actually can't track if you've liked the game or not. So no matter what, this goes for any Roblox game. You just press claim once, they'll say, error, you have not liked the game. And then you just click it again, and then it says success. Because, like, they can't track. They just say the error the first time just to try and, like, trip people up. But, yeah, this is why you guys are subscribed to Weirdblocks. We're at 250k. Let's go. Also, speaking of the shop again, oh my gosh, there's been, like, 5 Robux tips in a row. This is kind of crazy. But you guys might see here the lucky potions, speed potions, and the damage potions. Guys, do not buy the damage potions. I swear to God. Like, damage potions, you're going to spend 200 Robux on this. Chances are, you guys, in that 30-minute period that the damage potion comes up, you might get one thing that is worth using more damage on. And then at that point, you can just use the wheelbarrow to one-shot it. Like, why would you ever buy this? Like, unless it's like, it's normal size or it's super big. Like, you're not going to get something that's like 200k health. And even if you do, you can just, like, wheelbarrow it, like, and it's going to be cheaper. Because think about it, you can buy like 5 or 6 wheelbarrows for the price of a damage potion. Like, why? Also, this is a very bad example, but the next tip is to actually wait for admin abuse to plant down your plants here. Because sometimes during the admin abuses, they play stuff like frozen events and stuff like that, which can actually mutate your plants, making them do insane damage. Like, let's see here. I have this frozen tomatrio, which does 21.6 DPS. Now, if I just get a regular tomatrio, this is a bigger tomatrio, but look at that. This only does 9.9 DPS compared to that, and it's like, I think it's smaller, or maybe a little bit bigger, actually. But, like, that's crazy. Like, you guys need to plant during frozen events and stuff like that, because it's literally overpowered. Now, I did not do that for my mangoes, because I was lazy and bored, but, you know, you should. Now, for the next tip, you guys might have seen this thing right here. Now, this credits to Blockbuster, but this is actually a 1.1 million per second upside down dragon cannelloni that randomly spawned for like every single person that was in Plants vs. Brainrots at like this random time 2 days ago. Because they did like a random admin abuse and just didn't say it. Like, they just did one like for fun. Like, I don't know what the devs were thinking. And they spawned that insanely broken Brainrot. $1.18 million per second. That's literally nuts. But this just proves, guys, you guys need to be on the game, like, as much as you can. Like, maybe have, like, a notifier on for, like, a Discord. maybe there's like some kind of Discord servers that like notify you for like whenever Armin or something speaks in the chat. I'm not quite sure. Or just like, you know, be active in the Plants vs. Brainrots Discord server, because like there could be like, I guarantee people will be talking about it if it was happening. So, you know, just make sure you guys do that, so you guys don't miss these insane like midweek admin abuses which just happen randomly. Because like, what the heck, I missed that. I'm so mad. The next tip to be rich in this game is entering giveaways, guys. Now there's multiple ways that you guys can enter giveaways. Obviously I did one at the start of the video, and I said that there were going to be different chances to win as well, which I will be saying in a sec. But if we just go to Plants vs. Brainrots, I'm gonna just look up Plants vs. Brainrots giveaways on YouTube. Let's just see what comes up here. Like, we literally have this guy who's live right now. I mean, this is probably a scam live stream. Like, oh my gosh, one viewer watching. But occasionally you can find people who are actually just giving away stuff for completely free. And, like, all you need to do is, like, maybe like their stream or something like that. But what I would recommend doing is actually coming to the Plants vs. Brainrots Discord server and then come over to creator content. And then sometimes, like, this is where people post their links whenever they do something. So you can see this guy's live right now and he just sent a link. And then you can just kind of just see randomly when people are live, or just in general, like, what kind of videos are releasing on the game. I mean, obviously my videos are the best, no blaze, but like, you know, make sure you guys keep your eye out. Plus, if you guys actually just want another giveaway right now, I'm giving away a mango on my Discord server. Link in the description. You guys can also get an extra 2 entries if you guys just use StarCodeWeird and just like post proof, because like, you know, while you can, man, come on. So join the link, first link in the description, win a mango, like and subscribe, also win another mango. It's never been easier. My next tip is, for some reason people really care about the size of plants, like a lot. Like, I had this 84k DPS mango, and like, I didn't think it was that impressive. And then I got like a, oh wait, no, for this one I traded my huge mango for it. That's right. So I got 760k per second for my huge mango, which is just like, it's just weird. Like, why do people care about that? So if you guys have the opportunity to maybe try trade, like, not some of the best Brainrots on your clan, but if you can just trade like some of these for like some huge plants, definitely do that, because people care about huge plants way too much. Like, it's kind of insane. And then try to trade them off in the same week. It's like, nowadays, nobody cares about the Shroomino anymore. Like, everyone cares about the mango. And then I guarantee on the next update, they're going to drop something else, and then no one's going to care about the mango. So, just make sure you guys just get the highest thing in demand and try to trade it as fast as you can for a profit. That's called a flip. And to help with that, I mean, people don't care about the Shroomino as much, but they still do care about the Shroomino or anything like that. So if you guys can get like a really big cocoa tank, or like a really big carnivorous plant, or a Mr. Carrot, people are still going to want it. So like, you might as well just buy these out whenever you can. I would say buy like up to the grape if you can get a huge grape or better. So just try and buy those things out whenever they're in stock, because if you guys get a bad one, then hey, sell it. But if you guys get a good one, then you can trade it for something pretty nice and upgrade your team without too much effort. Now, my auto sell tip that I was talking about earlier. Now, we all know when you guys are doing this, like, I literally just got like 3-4 water into my inventory. Like, I do not care about these things. Once you get late in the game, you guys do not care about these bosses at all. And the bosses are actually classed underneath the limited tier for some reason. Now, the only other thing that is classed underneath the limited tier is all of the lucky eggs. But if you guys don't care about the lucky eggs, you guys can actually turn off auto sell for limited, and then you'll just stop getting the bosses, which is so nice. And I mean, yeah, sure, I mean, you'll miss out on like some lucky eggs, but watch this. I'm gonna open a meme lucky egg right now, and I'm gonna get nothing. Watch, like, I'm gonna even open a diamond. Like, y'all gotta subscribe if I get the almond, because like, dude, okay, yep. Everyone subscribe. What did I call? Like, nobody, I did, on that entire time it went on my screen, I didn't even see one owl. Like, are you serious? Like, you're not gonna get anything? Just auto sell. Now, my next tip, when you guys are AFK, just make sure you guys use a macro to buy these out, like as many plants as you can. I'll probably make a video in the future going over it, but it's actually the software called Tiny Task. So just make sure you guys comment like Tiny Task down below if you guys want a full tutorial on how to do this. But basically, I can just record this of like it buying tomatoes and mangoes, and then I was not supposed to do that. But it's basically a macro, so like once I record it, it'll just do it like over and over again. So I just recorded it, I stopped, and then now I can just do an input, and like my hands are off my keyboard right now, and it's just auto buying these, and it'll do it all night. So if you guys just want to get something like a few nice plants, if you guys wake up and then you guys just miss the stock reset, then you can definitely do that. Now, my next tip, also kind of going with that, do the same with the gear shop. Like, I did that for the gear shop for a few hours. Now, if we check my gears, I have 200 water buckets. And then I have, like, 30 frost blows, 300 frost grenades. Like, it's just good to have, you know? Like, if you do that one night, you'll get, like, way more than you need. And it's just useful, you know? Now, my next tips are actually for secret update leaks and stuff like that. Now, there's actually lots of leaks going around, and there's multiple ways to get them. The first way is TikTok. This is Jandal's TikTok. He just goes around and like leaks stuff. I actually haven't seen this TikTok. I'm gonna need to give this a watch. But he's just gonna leak brand new stuff for like the updates and stuff like that. Yeah, here we go. We can see some of the brand new cards. Jandal's, yeah. There's the Boss Slayer. There's the Meteor Strike, Doom Bloom, and Brainrot Blessing. And then there's also like a current deck you can have and stuff like that. So there's just multiple different like leaks that we can see, like Doom Bloom, 35% increased damage dealt by plants. So you guys can just see early leaks on the brand new updates, and there's actually Armin and Dennis's TikTok as well. This is Dennis's TikTok. I don't know why Jandal's TikToks are on here. And this is Armin's TikTok. All of the other ones are fake. And then also another method to get overpowered leaks early is coming over to their Discord server once again. Go to sneak peeks or actually Starboard. Like the devs literally just typed in here, like Jandal said, I like the indicator idea on this suggestion. And then here he said, I'm also going to get rid of Brainrots getting removed on Rebirth this weekend. And then he also said, increase the max luck instead of 15x this weekend as well. So, you know, you can just see the early leaks here and there, those who know with that message. But anyways, yeah, those are all of my leaks. Make sure you guys like, subscribe if you guys liked any of those leaks, and like, subscribe, comment down your username down below. If you guys want any of these mangoes, join the Discord server for another mango giveaway. And oh my gosh, I've been talking for like 20 minutes straight. This has been the biggest yap session of my entire life. I need to go to bed and drink some